Now, Mr. President of Russia Vladimir Putin and I have held thorough, friendly and very fruitful talks and reached a number of important new agreements. We signed a joint statement of the PRC and the Russian Federation on further deepening relations of comprehensive partnership and strategic cooperation in the new era to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese people in the War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, the victory of the Soviet Union in the Great Patriotic War, and the founding of the United Nations. Russia is the most visited country for me as President of the People's Republic of China, and this is my 11th trip this time. Tomorrow, I will take part in the solemn celebration of the 80th anniversary of the Soviet Union's victory in the Great Patriotic War. The last time I had the opportunity to attend such celebrations was exactly 10 years ago. The past decades have been memorable not only for the profound changes and transformations in the international environment, but also for the tremendous achievements and breakthroughs in the development of Chinese-Russian relations. We have witnessed the continuous strengthening and deepening of political mutual trust, rapidly growing multifaceted cooperation, which is constantly reaching new heights. Amid global landmark and historical changes, I see the need to follow the right course in the development of bilateral relations and human society, to strengthen comprehensive interactions with duty, to make increasing contributions to promoting the development and prosperity of our countries, and to defending international justice and equity. It is important to remain trusted friends forever in the spirit of tested friendship. 80 years ago, against the fierce militarists and Nazis, the armies and peoples of China and Russia selflessly fought side by side. They wrote a majestic chapter in the history of mankind, covering themselves with unfading glory. The great friendship of our peoples has been forged by fire and cemented by blood. It laid a solid foundation for the upward development of relations between the two countries. I believe it is important to strengthen political mutual trust and intensify strategic interaction between China and Russia, whose relations will become increasingly mature and strong. It is important to remain reliable partners in the spirit of win-win and joint prosperity, from the large-scale mutual flows of in-demand goods in the difficult times of World War II to the regularly renewed bilateral trade today. Mutually beneficial cooperation between China and Russia has come a long way these days, like a high-speed train confidently climbing to the top. It is important to remain defenders of the world order with a spirit of equality and justice. China and Russia, as the main theatres of war in World War II, made a decisive contribution to the victory over fascism and thus laid the foundation stone for the post-war world order. As a stabilizing, positive and progressive factor in the international community, China and Russia should stand unwaveringly side by side, resolutely uphold the unilateral system of international relations and the world order based on international law, and continuously promote equitable and orderly multilateralism in the world. It is important to remain the driving force in global governance in a spirit of mutual support. The right to determine the future of our planet and to manage the achievements of global development belongs to all countries of the world equally. China and Russia, as great emerging world powers, have a noble mission to ensure that global development in a more equitable and rational manner. It is also important to intensify interaction in multilateral structures, including the UN, SCO, and BRICS, advocate for genuine multilateralism, ensure that global governance moves in the right direction, and promote inclusive and accessible economic globalization. As Chinese wisdom says, through the most difficult hardships lies the path to the highest goal. Despite the turbulence of the international situation, China and Russia will remain committed to the spirit of eternal good neighborliness, comprehensive strategic interaction, and mutually beneficial cooperation will, side by side, withstand any storm and overcome any obstacles to work steadily to comprehensively advance bilateral relations in depth and breadth, to enhance their strength, and to give more stability to global peace and security, to global development and prosperity with powerful incentives and impetus. Thank you for your attention.